Next here we're going to put in the hinge in for the shelf. We do one there, two there, also three shelf like that. Once you finish doing that, we also put in the locking device. One there, two there, and also three at the bottom. We do the same as that one, two, and also three. Next, we're going to put in the two slide in like so. One on this side, and make sure it's nice and tight. And with the flat screwdriver, we're going to lock it in nice and tight like so, and also one in the bottom as well. Now we do the same for the other side as well, and lock in the three locking device as well. One on top, one in the middle, and also one in the bottom. And by now the whole piece should look like this. Now we start with the piece number one. First we put in with the piece here, item number 6, which is the foot of the base here. We put in one wooden dowel there, and also one wooden dowel there, and we also need a screw there on this shape there to put it in for this hole. Next we put it in like so. Make sure it's nice and tight, and then with the screw there, we lock it in position. And by now the piece should be complete and look like this. Now next we're going to put in the roof in with this piece here. First we need to put some screw in. Now with this roof here, we turn it upside down, and then first we put in also one screw there in the corner, two screw there, three screw there, and also four there, and also the fifth one on the corner as well there. So total 5 screws together like that. Now we're ready to put it on. Now once you got in position, you also put this piece here on the side there. We put one big locking device on the top, and then turn it clockwise to lock it in, and also one small locking device on the bottom, and tied it up with a 50mm screw. And over this side here, we also need to put in the rest of the locking device in. Okay, once you have finished locking in this side, we start on this side here. We put in two small locking device, one there, and also the third one on the bottom there, to make sure it's nice and tight. Next we're moving outside this way, and we're going to put in three 50mm screw in, one there, two there, and also three there to lock it in for the roof there. So by now your piece cubby house should look like this. Next we put in the slate, which is this item number 22. We put in three wooden dowel, one there, one in the middle, and so also one at the end, and we do the same for the other side as well. So totally 6 wooden dowel altogether. Next we put in the slate number 22 in this position, slide it in like that. Once you put the slate in nice and tight, we also put in 4 locking device in for underneath. One big locking device, 2, 3, and 4. Now at this stage, it's vital that you put it in nice and tight and lock it tightly with the clockwise rotation. And double check one more time, make sure it's everything nice and tight there. Now next we also put 3 small locking devices in, one there, 2 there, and also 3 there. And now when you finish putting that locking device, small one, we also put 3 50 screw in, 1 there, 2 there, and also 3 there. Once you finish the other side, you also do the 3 on this side here, 1, 2, and 3 screw on this side as well. Next we're going to put in 2 of this bar in by using a 50mm screw with a cap on. You put it in like that, 1 there, and because also 1 on the other side as well. When you finish, you also put in a silver cap on to dress it in. Once you put it in, you also put 2 small locking devices there, and also on this side here we've also put 2 small locking devices as well, 1 there, 2 there. And we also put in previously on the slate there 3 wooden dowel, 1 there, 2 on the side, and 1 in the middle. And also on the bottom of the slate we also put in 1 more locking device there. And by now the whole piece is ready to put in the next piece. Now we're preparing the piece number 21, which is the back piece of the cubby house. Now as you can see there in front of us, we need to put in 4 screws, 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, and also 4 screws. Once you put the panel in position, it should look like this. Now we lightly tap it, make sure everything nice and tight, and then we put in 3 50mm screw there, 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, and also same on 3 on the other side as well, 1, 2, and 3. Once you finish, you also need to put 2 of the 50mm screw in and connect to the metal bar which support the middle of the slate, like so. Once you have put it in, make sure you tie it in nicely, and it should look like that. And when you finish, on the bottom we also put in 4 locking device there, 1 there, 2, 3, and 4 in the corner, and we lock it in by rotated clockwise position, and then we tie it in like so. Now it's vital at this stage, make sure everything is nice and tight so it's actually locking, otherwise the bed will fall apart. So make sure all the locking device is actually nicely tied in. Next, in this position we're going to put in the piece number 27. Now with this piece number 27, which is a small roof piece for the bookshelf, we turn it over, we put it in 2 screw in, 1 there, and also 1 on the other side as well. Next we also put in the 2 small roof piece, as you can see in the front there, number 41, which we also put in 2 screw there, 1 there, 2 there, and also put the other 2 piece on the other one, 1, 2 screw, and also on the big one we also put in 2 screws like so. Next, we on this roof piece we also put in 4 locking device. Now when you put the locking device in, make sure the arrow is facing towards the hole like that, on each position like that, and also 1 there, and also 1 there. Make sure you position the arrow is facing to the hole. Now we're ready to install it in. Next we put the roof piece like that, and we put the left piece roof on top like that in position, and we lock it in from the bottom with a flat screwdriver, and we turn it in clockwise positions to lock it in. Next we put in the right roof piece in and position like that, and same again, we lock it in by turning the locking device in the clockwise positions as well. And by now your piece should look like this, And next we're going to put in also 2 wooden dowel, one there and also one at the bottom as well, like that. Now we're ready to put in to the unit. Now we put the piece roof in this position and then we're ready to lock it in. Next we install in number 34, which is this piece. We put in 3 screw in, 1, 2 and 3 screw there, and we do the same. We do the same, putting in like that for number 35 and number 34 roof there. We put in 3 screw in that position and we tied it in like that. And by now the roof on top should look like that. Once you have it in position, we also put in the locking device there, 1 there, 2 there and 3 there, and we lock it in. Make sure it's nice and tight, and we do the same the other side as well. 3 locking device, 1, 2, 3. We also lock it in clockwise position to make sure it's nice and tight, like so. Next we put in the piece number 39, which is this piece, and we lock it in like this. Now with this one here, we put in the small screw there, as you can see there. We're using a small 25mm screw, 1 there and also 1 there to lock it in, and also 2 big locking device, 1 there and also 1 on the top, like that. And for the bottom we also using the 25mm screw there to tighten it in. So this one is actually sitting on the edge like so.